All right, guys, I got to show you the e-bike that I've been talking about. I got my eyes on. Let me see. Here it is, right here. Comes with this one right here. Comes with a basket, 2531 for this dude right here. Has it? It's what the hell? Oh, Pete's sake. Anyway, it's got a motor on the front wheel and a motor on the back wheel. This is not your grandfather's bicycle, by the way. These have a LED headlight. It's throttle and pedal and or pedal assist. Or you can go just by the motors alone. And this even has turn signals. Has turn signals on the. I know it has turn signals on the back. One to 200 miles. Well, around here it's going to be about 100 miles. And the best part about this is you can plug this right into your wall as long as you plug it into a 15 amp breaker. I tried making videos of the internal mechanisms of the AK-47s. I cannot. The endoscope has an SD card that goes in it, okay? It'll play in my computer. I can take the SD card out of the endoscope, put it into my computer, and it plays. But it will not play in my tablets. I have 3 tablets. It won't play in either one of them. And that's where I have my editing software. I have my editing software in the tablets. You know, what I usually do, guys, is like if I'm using a GoPro, I'll take the SD card out of the GoPro and I'll put it in the tablet because my tablets have the editing software I bought. What I'm going to try to do in the future is I'm going to buy editing software for the PC. It's a little more, but you know, that's what everybody's doing. So I did something new. I murdered a rock. Laser beams come out of my eyes, and I put a brick on fire. With my willpower alone, I've caused redwood trees out in California to go down. I actually levitated a 20-ton New York City bus with my willpower alone. I started the motorcycle this morning. It's running fabulous. Starts up just like that. I did learn one thing with those new lifters I put in there. They are a little bit better than the old lifters. Maybe they're a little bit improved. Maybe because they're new. They don't take such a long bleed down time. They only take like 10 to 15 minutes bleed down time. Where the ones that were in the bike, don't hold me to this, but I think they might have been 5342s. Those took at least 20 to 30 minutes to bleed down. Where I think these new ones are 5352s. They're a lot better. Now, I could have had, if I would have known this, see the tech over at Dennis Kirk told me what I should get, so I went by Dennis Kirk's tech. And what I've learned is the 5353 tappets have the limiters in them. If I would, and they were only $30 more for the set of four. If I would have known that, I would have got the 5353s. So I'm gonna show you guys just to make sure we got these part numbers correctly. But you know, now if I buy that bike, I burn up about $50 every 2 weeks on gasoline. Gas is going up now, might go up to 60. So, but this is something I want to buy for when I retire, because like I told you guys, I don't know what they're doing with the insurance. The insurance is might be untouchable for me in the future. So let me bring my Dennis Kirk account up, and I'll know exactly. I want to make sure these part numbers are right. In case if you guys out there hold me to this. Okay, these are the ones I bought right here. They're 33-5352s. Now, these don't have the limiters in them. Now let's make that a 3 up there. Hit enter. Okay, these are 33-5353s. These have the limiters in them. See down here, right here, it says, has HL2T limited travel kit installed. They have one set in hand. These are $368. I paid $343 for mine. So that's what, another $25, a lousy $25 if I would only have known that. If I would have known that, I would have bought the ones with the limiters. Because the limiters don't allow much air, I guess you can say. They don't bleed down much. Matter of fact, I don't think they bleed down at all. I guess you can call these almost solid. They're slightly hydraulic. They're probably slightly hydraulic. And there's no readjusting. You don't have to readjust the push rods. Once you adjust the push rods, it should be done deal. But you learn from doing. Now, if I have to replace those again, I'm putting the 5353s in. So, okay, guys, I just went shopping. I just came back from a grocery store. I'm gonna make meatball hoagies for us. Look what I got from my dog Kita. They used to have they were called dollar store hamburgers. You know, they were pretty good. They were 13 something for 16 hamburgers, and I can't find them anymore. So these are about $1 a piece for 24 patties. These are beef patties. They just started stocking these. This is the first time I saw these in the store I go to. So we're going to, let me open these up a second. Let's see what these look like. Then I got to start cooking, guys. I'm not going to start the bike up because I've already started this morning. It seems like it's okay now. See, I think I finally got it. So I'm going to try to go. I have the GoPro charging. I'm going to try to take it out tomorrow. Oh yeah, these look pretty good. Nice size. If they don't shrink, it'll be nice. Well, all right, these will go in a freezer. And we got our some hoagie buns. And what I do with my meatballs is I'm going to throw a whole thing of meat in. This is the price for this kind of ground meat. It's $2.80 a pound. This is 2.06 pounds. It's $5.93. This is actually the lowest it gets. This will go up. The ground beef, and I mean, it's not even a good ground beef. This is $75.25. The good ground beef will be as high as $6.99 a pound. Sometimes they're $4.99 a pound if no one's buying it. These patties here, these are probably mixed with guts, you know, and that's why I'm giving these to Makita. I don't give her crap now, you know, because I don't need her getting sick, and my vet bills are going to go up. But these patties here are probably mixed with like bone, maybe guts, stomach parts, hearts, you know, and it's probably what they're mixed with. And it's like these buns here. These buns were $4.99 for six buns. Let me see what else here. This cheese was on sale. These are 7 ounces. I got 2 of them for $5. These French fries here, they're 1 pound. I think these were they were on sale too. What were the French fries? They were four. I think they were $4.99. Yeah, they were $4.99. And I got my wife some yogurt. The yogurts, this is Greek yogurt. These were $1.50 a piece. And pasta sauce, $1.99. And I also got her, these were like $1.99 a piece too, for peach slices and pineapple chunks. And ranch dressing, I think this was $2.50. I think this was $2.50. So, all right, guys, I'll see if I can make a video tomorrow. And we'll take it from there. I still have that rear fender, that new rear fender for the bike. I got to start working on that. You know, when I cut that rear fender that's on the bike now, it looks like a heart. I wish I'd never cut it. I wish I would never cut them. You know, if you're thinking of cutting your fender on your BigDog, guys, don't. Just leave it like it is. I'm sorry I cut the thing. So when I finish the other fender, I'm going to put that new fender on there, and it's going to give it its stock look. It'll bring its stock look back. All right, I decided to show you guys how I do the meatballs. We're going to dump the whole thing in. Now, we're going to dump some eggs in. One, two, three, four, and one for good luck. 5 eggs. just a touch of Cajun seasoning. So this stuff's strong. Just a touch, maybe a half of a teaspoon. We're going to put some minced garlic in. You know what? Probably about a tablespoon of that. That's good. We're going to put some parsley in it. Probably about a tablespoon of parsley. Now we're going to mix it up. Oh, I almost forgot my breadcrumbs. These are Italian style seasoned breadcrumbs. That's probably, I'd say, about a half a cup, maybe 3/4 of a cup. And you mix it real good, guys. And what that does, that makes them nice and soft. Now I'm going to spray some of this on top. I already sprayed it on the pan. And it gives it a nice little flavor, and it stops from sticking when I got to flip all these. Guys, look how fresh these buns are, man. Look how fresh they are. I mean, they are good. Okay, we got our Swiss cheese here. Now I'm going to cut this in thin slices. There, we got all that cut. And what we're going to do is we're going to drown both sides with these. Okay, now we're just waiting, but we're going to put sauce on this too. Okay, we're going to put a little bit of sauce on this, just enough, not a lot, but just enough. There you got about 10 minutes, guys, and we'll be done. And over here we're cooking Kia's chicken breast that'll last about another 3 to maybe 4 days with her.
Put that right there.
And there's the finishing touch, guys. Alright, guys.
Alright.
It's charging, guys. It's charging. Look, I can even see myself in it.
I had to call another mine. And
look at the size of this thing compared to GoPro 4, guys. Look at this. Look at the size of it. I still like this one better because it's smaller. You know, the videos are almost the same. You know, I don't see what all this hoopla is about these GoPro 20s. These, you know, it's like you buy an iPhone. I still have my iPhone 5. I still have one. I still have my iPhone 5. Still got it in a box. You know, now there's iPhone 14, 15, 16, iPhone 17. Pretty soon it'll be an iPhone 27. And you know what? They all cost on, guys. That's all they do, man. I'm telling you, y'all are being sap-suckered in with your seersucker suit, son. This does the same thing as that. Just like a little, I have a track phone, okay? I have a little flip track phone. Cost me $19.95. I call people on that. just the same as y'all can on your iPhone 29 that you paid $20,000 for, and you're still making, I bet you're making $290 a month payment on that on your son. And my welfare phone be doing the same duck shucking thing. You know, the only thing you can do better than me on your iPhone is you can tap your finger. You go on the internet. But do you really got to do that? You really can't you wait till you get home? Can't y'all wait till you get home, son? So, okay. If I have future trouble with my tappets, I'm going to yank them out. And I'm going to put the 5353s in to have the limiters. See, I didn't know that. You know, I emailed Dennis Kirk's Tech, and I told them what I need, and they gave me the part numbers. Or I would have got the 5353s, knowing what I know now. Because there ain't no one helping me. All them cats. Okay? Can you dig it? All those cats on BigDog forum, none of them help me with the part numbers. And I'm a supporting member too, meaning I give them money. But I know now. See, I don't need any help. I know now. I'm one of them people that goes through life not having no help from nobody. Okay? Can you dig it? You understand? So I basically do almost everything for myself. Like I said, if I have trouble with those tappets, the next one to go in there are going to be the 5353s. You know, because since they have limiters on them, there's no bleed down time. You tighten your push rods up, it's done. They're done. They're almost like having solid tappets. So you probably have a little bit more torque with those. I know you guys want me to start the bike up, but that bike is so loud, guys, that I don't want to pee off my neighbors. Even though they live a nice distance away from my house. My closest neighbors, I think, are 30 feet away from my house. The ones over here, they're like 30 feet. The ones over there are about 100 feet. The ones over there are about 120 feet. The one over here is 300 feet away from me. But it's still loud, you know, and I ain't pushing it with these people. I ain't pushing it. Baffles ain't gonna do no good, brother. Okay, I heard you say, does your exhaust, maybe you should put baffles in your exhaust. Man, them baffles ain't gonna be doing no good. Is you crazy? The baffles are $90 per baffle, first of all. Okay, the baffles for those Vance and Hines swept on pipes are $90 per baffle. So it's about $200 with shipping, handling, and taxes. Maybe $205. For what? For what? Bring it down 1 or 2 decibels? It's not gonna matter. That ain't no damn good. That ain't no good. That ain't no good. That ain't that. You know, for $200, I'll let it be loud.
I swear to God.
When I looked at the baffles, I was going to buy them. Dennis Kirk has them.
And I told him,
I saw the baffles. They were advertised for $90. I'm thinking, well, you know, I'll pay that.
how you doing?
But that's $90. After I looked at it real good,
One girl
it's $90 each.
named Pam. She used to work with friends of mine.
I'll show them to you.
She could have told them, because she always wanted me to have a wife. And then, okay. But he used to give me,
That's them right there.
he gave me 2 other wives.
$90 a piece.
The girl I used to work with, okay.
Okay, one
Right, exactly.
quiet baffle.
No, they told me I was like,
So you figure that's 180, be about $200.
how you doing?
$200.
And I see that other people, but
All right, guys, we're going to start her up cold. Put our enricher up. So, it's like 36 degrees outside, guys. That's why I'm like, what do you think of my Carhartt hoodie, man? This is called the Rain Defender. I mean, it might look to you guys out there like a regular hoodie, but I'll tell you something, man. This thing is made good. I should have got 2 of them. This is all I wear in the wintertime. So okay, I think I got it. I think we're done. But I have yet to take this on the highway. That's the next test. And we're going to take it We're going to take it easy a little bit until I bring it up to like 70 or 80. We'll take it easy at first. But hey, that rear fender, I'm thinking of cutting that heart out of that rear fender, man, because I'll tell you what, guys, it's, you know, it's a little sissy looking. You know what it looks like, man? It looks like a heart. That's what it looks like. It looks just like a heart. So I'm thinking of, I want to know what you guys think of. You think that's a good idea to cut that point off? I think that's the best thing to do, is just cut that off. You know, I still have the other fenders. Oh, it's around here somewhere. I have to start working on the other fender. I have to sand down the edges, round them out a little bit, and then I have to go over the whole fender with sandpaper, and then I have to go over it with Bondo. Then we'll start finishing that rear fender. And I still want to put a mural on that rear fender on my dog Max. I had another visit from him. He was talking to me in like a dog human voice. And he told me he loved me. And it sounded like a dog trying to sound like a human. So I have to put him on the bike, guys. I have to. I'm going to try to, I'm going to buy a stencil of a husky that looks almost just like him, and I'm going to give it a shot. And I'll practice on something else first. I can't practice on a fender. And I'm going to I have to put him on a bike somewhere. And I don't know if you guys noticed, I put the old mirrors back on. It came with the bike. It's hard to beat, guys, the original equipment, man. You know, it's like I told you guys, if you're thinking of changing anything on your bike, don't. It's a big mistake, guys. Big, 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 big mistake. You know, I used to have a Jeep Wrangler, okay? I had a Jeep Wrangler. It was a 97 Jeep Wrangler. I put a 3-inch body lift on it. Once you do that, the gear shift goes down inside the console. The gear shift is like this high off the ground, so I had to weld an extension on the gear shift. Okay. I had 36-inch tires on. I think, no, they might have been 38s. And then I put a body lift on it. You know, and, well, yeah, I put the body lift on it. And once you put the body lift on, it screws everything up. Then I put a suspension lift on it. I had to have a ladder from my wife to get into it. What I'm trying to tell you is, once you change something, it's like it goes all the way on down the line. You got to change that, then that, then that, then that, then that, then that. That's why don't change nothing on a bike. Just leave it like it is. You know, because first of all, you're going to learn the hard way, like me. You know, you're going to spend a lot of money on these parts. And you're going to find out, oh, if you'd have spent a little bit more, you'd have had that. So that's why you're better off don't change nothing. Don't change the air cleaners, nothing. But it does start up pretty fast, I have to admit it. I have to admit that does. I still say taking that one rocker box off. That screw that's underneath the frame is supposed to be a short screw. Okay, that's if that comes out easy. I don't think they're going to come out easy. I still think I'm going to have to drill a hole in that frame if I want to take those heads off. And I got to use a manual impact driver to unscrew that one fastener on that rocker box cover. So I just wanted to let you guys hear that it does start, you know, and I think I adjusted the push rods correctly, man. Don't get no better than that, you know. Now you have to also understand, the 117 cubic inch engine is noisy. Everybody would tell you that. It is noisy. It's not going to be, these engines are not going to be quiet by no means. They're not going to be quiet by no means. So, you know, that's that. I tried, man, I tried to get my endoscope videos transferred over into an SD card, guys. They'll play on my computer. I can't even transfer the video back over to my tablet. It comes out as a black screen. Because what I did was I made a bunch of videos of a close-up video of the bolts inside the AK-47s as well as my other guns. And I mean close-up, where you could actually almost see the molecular structure, and you can see how the bolt works inside there. And they were cool as hell. You know, and I'm saying to myself, you know, this would make a cool video if I can only get the image on the SD card and upload that directly. Because, you know, when you view it from a monitor, it doesn't look the same. And it just cannot be done. The one endoscope I have is only compatible with iPhones, which I don't have an iPhone. And I almost bought an iPhone. I might wind up buying an iPhone just to make the videos. So, but it would make a really cool video. You know, to see what those bolts slide on inside the receiver of the guns. I'll try to think of something out. I'm still looking for something out there. I might buy a magnifier, like a magnifier, some kind of a magnification endoscope. Maybe I'll buy one of those. I'll see if that'll work. I doubt that'll work. It's probably going to be the same thing, because they don't communicate with the binary codes of the tablets. They just don't communicate with them. The only thing my endoscope, that first borescope I bought, the only thing that worked with, I'm sorry, was my Dell laptop. And what do you think happened to my Dell laptop? It crapped out on me. The battery stopped taking a charge, so the whole computer now no longer works, unless if I replace the battery. Which I can replace the battery, and I've already replaced the hard drive in that laptop. I do that too. So I don't know if I'm going to go through with that. So all right, guys. My ride, man, is supposed to go up in the 70s later on in the week. Hopefully I can get this out sometime this year.